Hey, I didn't see you there. Well, this is a day in my life as a college student, but as we all know, a good day starts with a good night of sleep the night before. So I'm gonna hit the hay. I got my eye mask and I'm gonna sleep really good. Oh my god, I'm actually tired. I'm not even doing this just for the video. So I will see you in 8 to 9 hours. It's about 8:30 a.m. and I just got up a minute or two ago, and I have a little routine that I always do in the morning. So I gotta start off with petting my dog because it lowers your cortisol. So I have to make sure my cortisol is low before I go and do anything else. Then I go upstairs. Here's proof of the time so people don't say I actually wake up at like 11. Right, I get some water. So another part of the routine, right after I wake up, I get a nice big full water bottle. And then I start taking electrolytes right away. I need to rehydrate because while you're sleeping, you're not hydrating with anything. So this is like a little catch up basically. And I do this every single day, just one scoop. And I start drinking that, and I usually drink 1 or 2 of these water bottles full before I hit the gym, so pretty quick. Okay, so now I get to do one of my favorite parts of the day. That is my pre-workout meal. Alright, so I have a scale to help weigh everything out so I can more accurately track my macros and stay in my deficit that I need to. So this pre-workout meal is what I've been eating the past couple of days because I ran out of my usual cream of rice. So I've had to make some other stuff work. But what I've got are the off-brand Fruit Loops. And yes, they're sugary, whatever, they're not the healthiest thing, but that's not what I care about. I care about the carbohydrates I get from it. So I weigh out, however many I want, just a big old bowl. Let's just make it 100 grams of this, why not? $100 grams of cereal. And then later when I'm done actually recording what I'm doing right now, I'll log the macros into an app I use. Then I measure almond milk because it has less calories. Not only calories, but also less protein and less fat. because as a pre-workout meal, you want low fat and low protein, so it's easier on digestion, at least for me, because I'm doing it, or I'm eating this pretty soon, or pretty like right before a lift, pretty much. So I don't want to have to digest a bunch of protein and fat and stuff, and I want this to just go straight to energy. That's all I want from this is energy. All right, so then that's whatever, 304 milliliters of almond milk, and this is what I eat pre-workout. Normally I'll have cream of rice or whatever, but this is just super easy and simple, so I might as well do it. Okay, so I just finished my Fruity Pebbles, and it is 9:07. So I want to be to the gym, about an hour from now, because that's when the carbs will be digested. So I'll be there just before, right at 10, and that's my goal. So my workout will be as good as possible, and I can utilize the carbs and sugar I just ate. I'm done in the shower, whatever, brushing my teeth, all that bathroom stuff, and it is about 9:47 right now, so 40 minutes from when I ate my carbs before the gym. So now there's about 20 minutes left till I'm gonna go hit my lift. So water, and then I'm taking my pre-workout. This is amazing pre-workout because it has 10,000 milligrams of L-citrulline, 400 milligrams of DMAE, and like 400 milligrams of caffeine from 3 different sources. So it I don't crash after like I normally would with another pre-workout or even an energy drink. And then it's 2 scoops for the full serving, so we gotta do 2 big scoops. Ready to head out to the gym. So you already know, gotta get the gym bag. Maybe I'll make another video about all the little trinkets and gear that I keep in there to have the most optimal lift of your life.
Warning for American families about a new study finding a spike in the number of teens who say they have tried performance-enhancing drugs, specifically HGH, human growth hormone. Kiss you again.
Still fight and I don't know why.
My mother was wrong. She didn't side with justice. She was one of those who deserved to be deleted and delete.
then I will show you like a post-workout meal. So before I start cooking, I'm gonna tell you what I'm actually eating, and I'm gonna make the cooking like a time lapse. So right here, I know this looks pretty bad, but it's just oxidized or whatever. So 323 grams of this steak, should be quite a bit of protein, which you want after a lift. Then I'm also gonna have this. What is that? Like 75 grams of carbs, I think. And then also I'm gonna make, I'm gonna just cook a couple of potatoes up for maybe another 50 grams of carbs. So this is gonna be by far my biggest meal of the day, but that's because I probably won't be eating any food again until about 8 o'clock, and it's, you know, noon right now, so about 8 hours. And also because it's after my lift, it's the point when I can use nutrients the best, so I might as well eat a lot of them. All right, I'm eating my post-workout meal right now, and I thought maybe you would be interested in the macros from it. So I had 500, okay, so the steak, it was 507 calories with 95 grams of protein, so that's good. That's probably 2/3 of my protein for the day already. Then the potatoes I had, that was 200 calories, 43 grams of carbs, a couple grams of protein, whatever. Then at that rice bowl, 310 calories with 68 grams of carbs and a couple grams of protein again. The sauce was like 10 calories, 2.5 grams of carbs. So, you know, I'm at like 115 grams of carbs for this meal alone. And then I also had an apple, which is another 25 grams of carbs and 120 calories. So like 150 grams of carbs, just about, and 95 grams of protein in this meal. So it's very filling, but I won't eat again until 8. So, you know, kind of has to be pretty filling. So now that I'm done with my meal, I am using my walking pad. You can't really see it. But the reason I'm using my walking pad after eating is it helps with digestion, and I also just get my steps in this way. It's really easy, like especially while I do schoolwork, or I'm recording a video or editing a video, you know, all that stuff. So I'm just gonna probably be doing this for the next hour and a half. It's just 2 miles an hour. Really easy, doesn't really even count as cardio, it's just steps. So it's not too fatiguing or anything. Finished doing all my schoolwork I need to do. I've walked about 1.5 miles on the walking pad. About 50 minutes-ish. And in case you guys, for some reason, are interested, this is the behind the scenes of where the videos come from. And I'm actually getting ready to make one. I will not say what it's about because you should just watch my channel and you will find out what it's about probably 2 days from now. Because the video, this one, is gonna come out tomorrow, Friday. But yeah, again, I'm like not tired at all, and I've been walking almost 50 minutes, so this is the meta, bro. It's like, it's infinite calorie glitch. You get free calories for no effort. So I'm driving to work right now. I'm actually about to be late, but there's something I wanted to tell anyone who is watching this video, maybe you know, got this far in. I don't really know how long it's gonna be till, you know, you see this in the video, but it's sort of a motivational thing, I guess. I've never really done something like this. Right, so I'm not comfortable with talking in front of people or anything. So that's kind of one of the reasons I am doing this channel, you know. I mean, I like making the videos, it's fun, but, you know, I think I'm, you know, pretty bad at it, but, you know, I'm trying to improve, you know, some skills in my life, whatever, you know, wherever I can, right? It's kind of like the gym, where people, like, everyone wants to have a good physique or whatever, but not everyone will put the work in to get that physique, right? It's like no one wants to do all the boring stuff, you know, the eating, the training, but it's kind of cool because, you know, making these videos and going to the gym, they're pretty similar because I think at least, it kind of shows, like, it shows up when you are consistent, right? You'll get more views, hopefully, more subscribers, hopefully, right? Like, you know, you'll get better at making the videos if you actually do it consistently, right? You do it a lot. And it's the same thing with the gym, right? If you're consistent at it, people will see that you're consistent, right? Not just seeing you at the gym every day, but it's gonna be like your gains or whatever you want to call it. Like, you're gonna be more muscular. So it's, I don't know, hopefully that kind of makes sense. I just wanted to let you know, just put the work in for any goal you have, anything you want to do, and hopefully it should just all pan out for you. I just got done with work. It is gonna be about 8 o'clock when I get home. So I've got to eat a little bit of dinner, and then I'm probably just gonna either make another video, edit this one, or maybe I will be playing some Fortnite with some buddies. So hopefully I can play some Fortnite. But yeah, that's about it. That's like everything that's left to do. I am working on the thumbnail for my YouTube video that's gonna come out. Not when you're seeing this. If you see it the first day it comes out, it's gonna come out probably Saturday. So that's what I'm doing after, you know, I just got home from work, whatever, an hour ago. Playing video games didn't end up working out. So I'm probably just gonna make another video. Yeah, I don't really want to make another time lapse either because I've already done that a few times in this video and it's probably pretty boring for you guys. So I have some bad news. I don't usually do this, but I just was, you know, editing this video on my phone, and I just binge ate probably 700 calories worth of Doritos. So now I'm not in a deficit anymore. I'm a couple hundred calories over. So it's time to get walking, dude. I can't do this. I haven't done that in I don't know how long. It's been a while, but I just screwed myself over. But I'm gonna try and fix it the best I can, and then once I'm done doing this, I'll just take them off tomorrow's calories. So don't eat Doritos. Like, I had like one serving or whatever, which was gonna be within my macros for the day or whatever, and I couldn't stop. I had like 5 servings. So I don't know, just, this is a perfect example. If you have something that's gonna tempt you right in front of you, you're probably gonna do it, so just get rid of it, right? This is the end of the video, hopefully, unless I binge eat them again.